All right. What's going on, peoples? It's your boy DB4, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to some more Tom Clancy's ENDWAR. We are playing through Tom Clancy's ENDWAR on solo campaign, expert difficulty, and yeah, so far we completed the very first round of the World War III campaign with the Americans, so let's continue. We're going to continue the game.
We're updating your strategic display now. Here are the mission results from the past week. We kicked butt on the home front.
Vowing that the United States would defeat its enemies, President Becerra today reinstated the draft for all males aged 18 through 25.
All right. The president reinstated the draft. That's kind of dangerous. Well, as you can see, they showed us our progress over the last week. Now I like to think these turns play out over the course of a week, so that's my own headcanon, but I don't think they say that at all, but that's how I like to see it. Each week you get to see the progress. We've defended our base over here in America.
No major deployments are planned at this time.
It allows us to get a position over here in Europe, or we can decide to defend our position in Russia. Now this is kind of important because if we allow Russia to take this point here, it'll put us in a position where they might get a landing in America. Now, the reason why I don't really want that to happen is if they do go for a landing, they're going to immediately be attacking
this time.
One of our
we have other fights to tend to.
Army bases. Now, if I forgot to explain this, if you attack a location that has these arrows pointing in each direction, these are off-map supports, like your air base will be your air support and an infantry base will be your force recon. If an enemy controls this, all the adjacent territories will not receive those off-map supports. So these territories are very, very important. Then you have the ones that are darkened in. These territories are, you know, the basic territories. And then you have the capitals, obviously, that have the star on them. We explained that last time. But I think it'll be important to play defense. This is an assault mission. We might win or lose this. It's not going to really matter. We might still get this territory. But we'll definitely keep this territory if we defend it. So I would prefer to defend this and let the AI take over this battle. And I don't want the Russians to get into our territory just yet. I'd rather fight them off on their territory, and the same thing with here. I'd rather keep this war in Europe for now. But before we do anything else, let's run into the barracks and get some more upgrades. Alright, last time we upgraded our engineers and we got them a couple of cool abilities. Now, like I said, as always, we're going to put everybody up to at least level 1 attack, level 1 defense, you know, level 1 mobility, level 1 whatever ability they have, because you have mobility and a special ability. So everybody's going to be at least level 1 to make it so every recruit can at least have some sort of stat boost when they get into the match. But we're going to prioritize our engineers first. We're going to prioritize our artillery second. Third, we're going to prioritize our tanks or riflemen. Depends on how the war is shaping out. If it seemed like we got a lot of armored commanders we're facing against, we're going to go with the armor. If it's looking like we got a lot of, you know, more air force and things like that, we're going to go with riflemen because we don't have enough fastbacks. But for now, let's just go into the engineers and get them geared all the way up. So far, they don't have any of their abilities. They have their recruit upgrades. They have their attack upgrades. Let's see what else we can get them. We did get their mobility upgrade last time to allow them to capture uplinks faster. But there's a great ability that I can purchase. See, it allows us to deploy drones to guard captured uplinks. It basically gives us free, I think it costs CP, but it still gives us some good off-map support as far as drones to help out with the anti-air. And they help out with infantry as well. You know, they'll at least draw some of the fire. So we're going to get that. Let's purchase that immediately. And I think if I would have got a better rank in the last mission, I would have had 300 credits to spend opposed to just 2. So we basically have our engineers maxed out. Now we can fully max them out with defense, and I think we are going to do that. But before we do that, let's just see if our riflemen can get their upgrade speed. No, we don't want stealth. We want their mobility upgrade. Oh, they don't actually get a mobility upgrade. Cool. Okay, so other nations do, but these guys don't get a mobility upgrade, so that's fine. Let's check out our tanks. They get mobility. But for now, it's cool. We'll just give our engineers a little bit more health because they are going to be on the front line the most, and they are our priority unit. So now we got superpowered engineers. We really want to get this Sawfire to help out against infantry, because if we are going against a lot of riflemen, we don't want to be at a complete disadvantage. This helps out with that. Basically, their special helps them counter their disadvantage. That's perfect. You save and exit and get up out of here. Now we're going to go into the battle. Let's go.
Vowing that the United States would defeat its enemies, President Becerra today reinstated the draft for all males aged 18 through 25.
And I'm not going to really be explaining everything in every single episode. It's just that for the earlier parts of the war, and definitely for the tutorial, I just want to explain as much as possible because things are going to get hectic. And besides, I'm hoping to bring a lot more new people to this game, and maybe they might not know what's going on. So hopefully we can get this community up and running and possibly get a part 2. Fingers crossed. But let's save. All right. Now it's time to get this mission going.
In Eastern Europe, we need to defend our uplink sites.
All right, we're not going to have off-map supports. As you can see, they got air support and ground support. So we're going to have to deal with a lot of stuff like that. So our engineers are going to be under a lot of pressure. We're going to have to make sure we can intercept those fastbacks coming in. But let's look at some details.
Intel, Major Dennison.
Gladly, General. Rondain, Norway. The Russians are going to crash our uplinks, then rush in on tarantulas and locusts. We'd have no air cover or ground support. The enemy would have air cover. The enemy would be able to call in regular army units to defend key locations. High ground would give a commanding line of sight.
Okay, great. This map is good for line of sight too. As you can see with the situation right here, our territory is under attack. Victory here will drive the enemy back from this position, but it's not a front line territory, so we don't get an advancement bonus at the end of the week, and we don't get a territory bonus with the command, the CR at the credits at the end of the battle. I'm just going to call this credits. I'm pretty sure it's called something else, but I'm going to call this credits as the currency. But if you check this real quick,
Arabida, Portugal.
This is
It'd
a
be a transatlantic assault launching.
But we're not going to do that. We're not going to worry about that. Hopefully our AI can win that
In
frontline
Eastern
battle
Europe,
for us.
Colonel, the enemy is going all out to seize this uplink cluster. We cannot let them achieve full spectrum dominance in this sector. The Russians consider this home turf, so they're going to fight tooth and nail to take it back. Your opponent, Colonel Fyodor Savalov of the 8th Mechanized, is an aggressive commander. Cockroach IFVs and combat engineers are the foundation of his brigade. Exploit every opportunity to throw the enemy into disarray, Colonel. Slip around his hard surfaces and into his gaps. Thrive on chaos. Mitchell out.
Now, our ultimate goal on this map is going to be to control Zulu and a few buildings over there that are kind of key. We don't have to really pay attention to them, but we can garrison them. These are the best buildings in the map. But we're going to try and not secure Delta off in the very beginning because we don't want to trigger DEFCON, but we do want to make sure we secure Zulu if possible. We're going to secure Sierra later in the game. We're going to secure Lima early in the game and keep an eye on Sierra. We're going to wait at Delta, probably in the bushes or near the uplink, and try to prevent them from capturing it. We're going to allow them to get their 3 uplinks. But the reason why we're not going to catch Delta and we're going to stick with these 3 is we don't want to trigger DEFCON until either we're ready for it or they force us to. With that being said, we're going to try to hold the middle as much as possible. So let's get this started. Of course, we can choose our units which to deploy. We're going to deploy our lower rank infantry to start leveling them up, and we're going to definitely go with the command vehicle and push that up towards Lima. I think the first unit we're going to call in is some fastbacks to get some units, these units, moving toward Lima as soon as possible. We're going to call in riflemen too to head towards Delta a little bit later, but for now we're going to secure the middle with armor, anti-air, and air support. And by air support I mean our gunships.
Mission command online. We have a go. Airlift is inbound. We have uplinks identified on radar. Units
Yes,
entering
let's
the
call
battle
these
space.
in, and then we'll call in some choppers next. We just want these guys fully ready to go. We'll get these guys moving out as well towards Lima.
This is Foxcars. Securing the uplink, sir.
Foxcar got the
This is
uplink.
Foxcars. We're at full strength.
Let's go, Foxcar. All right, these guys should be unloading. Perfect. They'll unload right here. Oh, look at this camo. This camo is sick. That camo. Wow, amazing. All right, as soon as they get this, they don't have to do any upgrades, so they're going to go right
Fastbacks after
into the fastbacks and keep going. And I'm glad I purchased that upgrade because they're doing this pretty quick. As soon as they hit the upgrade, we're going to call in choppers and go straight ahead.
Check Foxtrot.
Call
Uplink
in
is secure.
choppers.
Units
Bring
entering
these
the battle
choppers over
space.
to Lima. Let's check these guys.
This is Crime Boss. We're running smooth.
All right, I want you guys to go up on
Copy
this
that.
hill right here
Outbound.
and get a good look down there, down this road. We'll get the fastbacks over here to drop these
Check
guys
West
off.
Quadrant. Eyes on Russian army troops.
This is Foxcars. We're all aboard.
This is Cobra. We're in position.
All right, Cobra's in position. Let's go
Holding in position.
see if
Check
we can
Alpha.
win
Hostiles have taken it.
some of these
Transport's
battles in the
fueled and
middle.
ready to deploy.
I want our
We have units inbound
artillery
on DZ.
moving as soon as possible, and I should have put our weaker artillery first, but it's okay for now. And we're actually going to move our command vehicle over here with these
Copy that.
units.
Outbound.
Not engaging the enemy here.
I'm surprised they didn't send some of their choppers over here to try to win some of these firefights, but they're going to allow us to take it. We'll take it.
This is Boulder. Spartans ready to roll.
Here we go, Spartans. All right, we can back you guys off. We don't want to lose any
Hug out. Yes, sir.
of our stuff. You guys take Lima for me,
This
please.
is Foxcars. We're at full strength.
Check Bravo.
Bug out. Bug
Uplink
out.
secured by hostiles.
You guys get over to Lima immediately. Choppers can go in for another round of attacks.
Holding in position.
They should have their shield back.
This is Foxcars. Securing the uplink, sir.
We lost a few drones, I think.
Check West
Oh,
Quadrant.
no, we didn't.
Eyes on KA-65
Yes,
Howler
their
gunship.
gunships are here, but we already have...
Not engaging the enemy here.
Affirmative.
Yeah, we want to take out as much of
Engage
these
hostiles.
infantry as
Copy.
possible so we can have the advantage in the middle. And also, we have engineers moving up, and we don't want them to get in trouble.
Reinforcements are available.
Let's get some tanks going.
Units entering the battle space.
We're engaging
All right, you guys get
now.
out of here. Bug out, bug out, bug out. We're not going to attack these guys or even worry about them.
Copy. Moving.
Bug out and get these guys.
Check Lima.
Oh, no, just
Uplink
get out
is
of here. Just
secure.
get out, just get out.
Reinforcements are available.
All right, you guys go inside the fastbacks and get over to
This is
Lima as fast
Foxcar.
as possible.
Yes, sir. It's your ride.
This is Cobra.
All right, now we'll call in our riflemen and bring
Units
them
entering
straight
the battle
over.
space. Battle space deployment is at maximum.
This is Tier. Schwartz Scout.
Now we'll try to take out these guys here. Y'all guys come here.
Foxcars.
Move our tanks up.
We're all aboard. Long arm here. Destination reached, sir. Understood.
Drop them off at Zulu. We need to take these units out ASAP.
This is Scoop. Ghosts deployed.
Yes, please attack
Long
these
arm
guys.
here. We won't let you down, sir.
Let's go, long arm. We need these guys taken out because our engineers will get shredded by these weak units. What's wrong with our choppers? Our choppers are taking way too much damage over here. All right, you guys head to Delta.
Yes, sir. In transit.
Choppers bug out,
Bug out,
taking too
yes,
much
sir.
damage.
Engage
Send the
hostile.
drones to
Yes,
attack
sir.
them. Good,
This
we
is
got our
Prime
choppers out in time.
We got a kill, sir.
Tanks are here perfectly.
Roger, moving.
You
This is
guys,
Foxcar.
please get Zulu.
We're taking fire
Thank
and
you.
have no cover.
Check
Okay, we
Central
got rid
Quadrant.
of.
Hostile eliminated.
I
Check
have
West
tanks
Quadrant.
rolling in, no
Eyes
problem.
on Spetsnaz rifle platoon.
Oh,
Cover
not
here.
tanks.
In position.
This is Boxcars.
Oh, they already
Securing
have riflemen over towards Delta. Yeah, we're gonna start hammering them.
Yes, sir. Engage.
Let's get our guys over here too.
All squads vertical. On the way.
Engaging.
Well, actually, go inside these buildings for now.
Check Unit 4. They're outmatched.
Unit 4, run.
Copy. Moving.
Please run.
Will comply.
I didn't see those fastbacks creeping up under me.
Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
All right, let's get our engineers to the front.
Check Zulu. Uplink has been secured.
Our engineers should be at the front
Copy
of the
that.
uplink.
Outbound. Don't get complacent and don't get arrogant. Long arm here. We're scoring hits, sir. This is Scorcher.
We're gonna take
Waiting
these
for
guys
orders.
out at.
Cover here. In position.
This is Boxcars. We're in cover. Boxcars here. We're at full strength.
All right, let's take these tanks out.
Yes,
Get our
sir.
artillery
National.
firing.
Check West Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Hostiles are taking hits. This is Scorcher. All rollers running smooth.
Check Delta. Hostiles have taken it.
This is Cobra.
All right, y'all can back off, son.
Understood. Get out of here.
Get the tanks out of there.
Scorcher
You don't
here.
need to win this
All
battle.
rollers running smooth.
This is Cobra. Engaging hostiles.
This Delta, we could take it back, but we don't really want to take it back. Let's see where
Check
our
West
infantry is
Quadrant.
at.
Hostile eliminated.
Phantom
They're headed for the
Cover here.
building. All right, cool.
Hostiles are taking damage.
Eyes on KA-65 Howler gunships.
This is Cobra.
On the move. Long arm here. You're
All
opening
right, they got
fire at
gunships coming up. Let's pull these guys forward.
hostiles. Yeah, disengage.
Let's also pull these guys forward.
Moving out.
We don't want to take Delta. Oh, we do want to take Delta and
Check West Quadrant. Hostile neutralized. Check Central Quadrant. Hostile
oh
destroyed.
wow, they actually here. They was trying to go around back. Oh, we're losing this fight. Okay, great. We'll get our choppers in here to help. You guys stop, please. Stay in here and have them fight this fight. We'll actually bring our fastbacks here if we can to help. Artillery's still good.
This is long arm. All rollers good to go. Get started.
Yeah, our riflemen are gonna take a beating here.
Check Unit 7. Suppressed by enemy fire.
Yeah, our riflemen are taking a beating.
They're eating us up. They're really hitting us. I got your back.
We should be winning, but I don't know.
They did it. We're finished. We need
That's
evac.
cool. We'll call up
Check
a new.
Unit
We're
7.
calling a
I've
new unit.
requested extract.
This is Litter. Inbound to extraction.
Yeah, they got gunships coming in too.
We won't let you down, sir. This is Scorcher. Waiting for orders.
Cover here.
All right, they should be able to take these riflemen
Eagles are
out.
up.
This is Danger.
And we'll get a new set of riflemen in on Delta.
Survivors loaded. Output. That is a kill.
Good. We can get our artillery firing
Let
now.
you down, sir.
Check West Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is Day Tripper.
Perfect.
All rollers ready. In motion, sir.
Is that annihilation?
Oh, yeah, sir. You got it.
Oh, these guys are down, must be.
Hostile destroyed.
Yeah, they
We
were
beat them,
down. They
sir.
lagged a little
The
bit.
battle space is
Okay,
ours.
okay.
Seems all the tough ones died at Stalingrad.
We lost a rifleman unit, but they didn't get KIA'd, and they were just caught out of position. I didn't expect their riflemen to start moving up that alleyway, up that back way to try to get Foxtrot. These guys went and capped, and they kept moving. They were actually going for a full domination. Well, we did get the A rank. That's good. That's great. 5 units survived. Let's look at the details. Yeah, these guys got promoted. Boxcar, Phantom. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. Has another useful quote for you guys. Mission duration 8 minutes. Not bad.
We're updating your strategic display now. Here's how things shook out across the map. Eastern Europe went in our favor.
Okay. Oh wow, they gave us positioning all the way over there. Well, Russia's getting hammered. Well, they won that match.
Secretary of Defense Ram Charney is praising U.S. arms manufacturers for exceeding production targets across all sectors.
Yes. Well, we can defend against Moscow, but we gained a great foothold, and we don't have to worry about our main landing being attacked for a while. So I think it's a perfect opportunity to do something else around here next time. But I think that's it for this episode. We are now currently in turn 3 of World War III. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more ENDWAR content, because we're definitely going to go and do all of these campaigns. But I appreciate all the support, and with that being said, it's your boy DB4, and I'm out.